Hello, and we're back. It's OGT back in the commentary box for round 4 OSA from Barcelona in the GT3 Saturday Night Showdown series. As you can see, we've got 11 brave souls tonight. We're missing a couple of fellas, Messick and Kilroy. G'day fellas, hope you're having fun, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. Tonight's race is going to be 1 hour with a mandatory pit stop for tyres and fuel. We're just coming to the end of our free practice session. And as you can see, the times are pretty close, down to about 9th. And them 3 lads down the back will have a bit of a ding-dong happening too, no doubt. Our championship leader, Binger, he's 3 from 3. He took home the victory last week in Imola. I was away, unfortunately, so we missed an epic race. I got to mention Messick, I believe, came from somewhere near the back of the field for a podium. And yeah, so we'll see how these fellas go. 3 minutes roughly until the quali session starts. Track's going to be optimum. We're racing in the late afternoon. Qualifying will be at 5 p.m. Race starts at 6 p.m. So a couple of turns here. The boys will have the sun in their eyes as the race draws on. High tyre degradation around here, so strategy could be key. Do you go long and whack on a new pair of shoes for a sprint home, or pit early and take the pain later in the race? We'll see what these boys do. The banter is very much alive in the chat there in the free practice. I was in with the boys just earlier, and it's lively, put it that way. So yeah, we'll see how these fellas go, and no doubt they'll put on a show like they do every week. If you're watching this and you'd like to race, we've got a few spots left. You can find us on Grid Finder or Facebook, Ogtane Simracing Australia, and get in contact with myself, OGT 328, or It's the Wolf 464, and we'll definitely get you racing. Good group of boys here, all been racing together for a long time now. So yeah, we'll see what kind of show they put on tonight at Barcelona, Catalonia. Couple of fellas finishing up their last little bit of free practice before we go qualifying. 15-minute qualifying session. Probably gives you around 6 or 7 laps. A couple of laps to get everything warmed up. And a couple of laps to go for it. Some guys hit the pits and come back out again. Other guys build into their session. So we'll see who comes out on top. Got a couple of cold OP rums up here in the commentary box, keeping me cosy. Very tasty. You can see most fellas heading back to the pits now. 30 seconds to go till free practice is done. And we'll be into our quali session. GT out on track there now. The boys will be loading in their quali setups, dropping the fuel out. Looks like Nobby's crew is going to have a little bit of work to do between the sessions.
Green light, show them what you got.
Binger quickly out of the pits, followed by a Sniper. These boys will just be warming tyres. They've got 15 minutes to put down their best lap. Couple of fellas lingering in the pit there, just looking for some clean air, clean track. Some close times in the free practice. We'll see if anyone was carrying a bag of sand. Binger through the final chicane. Down onto the main straight for his first hot lap. His tyres probably aren't up to pressure or temperature just yet, but knowing Binger, he'll give it a crack. Urban on his first hot lap. Followed by Mac. And Nobby. And it should be the boss. And good vibes. Heat XL. Got a bit of Dutch courage in him as well tonight. Been on the pina coladas for a portion of the day, so should be nice and relaxed and ready to race. What's Binger got for his first hot lap? A 45.0. Not bad, not bad at all. Urban Ghost, our Porsche driver. Couple of seconds off that. Mac 4/10 off the pace. The boss was pretty quick in free practice. Let's see what he's got for his first flyer. 3/10. Sniper down into the final chicane. He was looking pretty racy in free practice. Oh, it takes a bit of the curb there and unsettles the car on exit. Probably cost him a little bit of time, but puts himself up into 6th. See, we ride with Binger here now. He's got a couple of laps under his belt. Things should be coming up to temperature. Track is optimum. Puts her into the 44s, 44.6. It's a nice lap. Urban moves up into 5th. Mac does not improve there. See what the boss can come up with. Oh, boss, 44.5. Goes a 10th and a bit quicker than Binger. It's on now. Heat takes a little bit out of his personal best. Scotty Sniper will be the next across the line. Let's see if he can get a better exit out of this final chicane. Doesn't take as much curb this time. Looks a bit more settled. Can he get the run onto the front straight? He's got 2.7 to make up. And does. Takes a second out of his time. Nice lap. Shauno, sim driver, GT14. Shauno, one of our newest recruits. Puts himself into 4th, 1.2 off the pace. Binger can't find that 10th. Urban through the final section here. Down onto the main straight. Oh, so close. Just pipped Scotty. GT across the line. Nobby goes up, goes into 4th. Mac still in 3rd. What's the boss got this time? Does he improve? He does not. Good vibes up into 6th. They've got 6 minutes to go. Doesn't improve. Sniper does not improve. Has Shauno got a couple more tenths in him here? Yes, he does. Vaults himself into 3rd position. Can Binger find that 10th he's been looking for? And he does. 44.4. 600ths quicker than the boss. The boss will be trying to find that. They're slugging it out for pole position here. Can Urban take some off his brother Good Vibes? No, he can't. Positions are sort of a little bit stagnant at the moment. Can he improve on his lap? He does. Goes to 9th with a personal best, and that says that's going to do me. Well, Wolfie will see that and think he's a shot at jumping both these guys. He only needs 2/10. Has a bit of a severe back injury at the moment. So, yeah, hot water bottles, pillows, all sorts of paraphernalia hanging out of his rig to try and see the race out tonight. Can he get up into 9th? The boss is in the pit with 4 minutes to go. Is he, maybe he's refreshing a set of tyres? I don't know if he'll have enough time to get out and find that 6/100ths that he needs. Urban's going to cross the line. Can he improve? He does not. Mac's still out there punching on. He's got 9/10 to make up. Takes 2/10 out of his personal best. Shauno's in the pits. Heat's in the pits. I'm unsure if these boys will have any more time to get out and warm up another set of tyres, so it could open the door for a couple of these fellas. Good vibes into 5th. Here comes Wolfie. Can he find 2/10? And he does. Goes into 9th with a cracking lap. Personal best. Sniper, can he? Oh, he looked a bit narrow there on exit. May have cost himself some time. The clock's winding down. Oh, he runs wide and dips a wheel. That's going to cost him. And I think that's going to be the end of his quali session. So that leaves... There's a yellow flag. Car 7, that's Wolfie. He's had enough. Urban Ghost needs to find... half a second wouldn't do him any harm. Better put him close to the top 5. Can he use the acceleration of that little Porsche and find some more time? Still got another lap up his sleeve if he wants it. Doesn't improve that time around. Max coming across the line now. Just improves barely. Nobby doesn't improve. Good vibes. Can Good Vibes find a few tenths to go up a position? He does not. And Sean stays where he is. This will be the boys' final laps with 1:30 left. Urban back to the pits. Oh, he runs a bit wide there. Has that invalidated his lap? We'll have to wait and see when he crosses the line. Look pretty steady through there. Down to the line. And can't improve. He could have invalidated. He's going to have another crack. Still got a little bit of time. Can Mac find a half a second? He cannot. Does Nobby have anything left for these lads? No, he doesn't. Good vibes. A few tenths. Needs a half a second. And can't find it. That's going to be the end of this quali session. I think Scotty, if he can keep his nose clean, he may be able to improve. I think he's still across the line with a little bit of time up his sleeve, so he's still on a flyer here. Doesn't run wide this time. If he can get the final chicane right and get a good exit, he could get up into 6th or 7th position here. Runs a little wide there, gathers it back in. Not too bad of an exit. What's he got? Uses all the track on the exit onto the main straight, and unfortunately doesn't improve. Nobby running wide there. It's going to cost him a bit of time. Yeah, I think his lap's done there. Wasn't the cleanest through the last chicane. It's a very difficult section of the track. And Good Vibes needs to find a good old chunk of time. And does not improve, and that's quali. That's quali done. Yeah, you can see the positions there. Pole position of Binger, not by much. The boss right behind him. A great quali from Shauno. Mac right behind him. There's nothing between them boys. Good Vibes and Nobby almost glued together. Same with Urban and Sniper. The Wolf has got a little bit of time up his sleeve against Heat and GTB, so there's going to be some good battles in this one. It's a great quali. 44.4 was the pole time there from Binger. Pretty good effort. Pretty good effort. We'll click into the race session. It's going to be 1 hour. Pit stop for tyres and fuel. The boys will be putting their race setups in and thinking about strategy. Well, some guys might run long. Some may pit early. We're unsure. We'll see what happens. There's plenty of tyre degradation goes on around here. So we'll see what they come up with. Binger, our championship leader, gets a good result tonight. He'll be pretty tough to catch, I'd say. But there's Nobby's sort of from memory running second and not far off, and then there's a whole gaggle of guys with a good result could vault themselves up a couple of positions in the championship. Catalonia is your home. boys will be getting their 30-second warning from their crew chiefs. It'll be an observation lap, formation lap. They'll be accelerating, braking, accelerating, brake, and warming their brakes, trying to get as much heat into the tyres as they can before we go green. I'm expecting some tight battles in this one, with the quali times being as close as they were. Should be some good action about to unfold in this race. And the field, as they pull away on their formation lap, you got Binger on pole, the Boss second, Shauno third, Mac fourth. Then you got Good Vibes, Nobby, Urban, Scotty Sniper, the Wolf, GTB, and Heat XL. It's 6 p.m, so in about a half an hour the sun will start to take effect on some of these corners, making it difficult for the drivers to see. Got the telemetry for Mac's car down in the right-hand corner. You can see him on the throttle, on the brake, trying to warm everything up as best he can. Any minute now, they'll get the, any second now, they'll get the call to go too wide and form up. You don't want to find yourself caught out of position here. You could gain a penalty on the start, and that's a race killer. And here we go. We're going to be coming to the green. In the words of the great Darrell Waltrip, DW, boogity, 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 let's go racing, boys. Field comes to take the green light.
Green light. Go,
There
go,
we
go.
go, we're racing. 1 hour. They stream down into the first turn, heavy braking zone. Will they all get through cleanly? Everyone's looking pretty well behaved. Oh, Wolfie's into the wall. Not sure if he was towed. Oh, and Matt bounces off Shauno by the looks of it, recovers. Wolfie's recovered. Could be a couple of incidents to look at there. Binger's got a clean start. Got a half a second on the Boss. Shauno's consolidated his third. Good Vibes and Nobby. I dare say they're going to go at it all race. They're already nose to tail. Urban Ghost, Sniper closely behind him. Heat right on his tail. GTB, Mac after an incident, and the Wolf after an incident. May have to see what happened there, if there was contact or not. Cold tyres and brakes. You see the car's struggling under acceleration. We're coming to the end of the first lap. Bing has got a little bit of a buffer. You see the field now coming down, starting to spread out a little bit down the main straight. Good vibes in Nobby. Got Mac makes a pass. Looks like a 2-for-1 there. And Nobby's going to go up the inside. Looks like Good Vibes has run wide. That could bring Urban into the argument with his brother. Dinger has got a second lead now. It's been story of the season. He sort of gets away, gets a clean start and drives away from the field. Mac put him under some intense pressure back at Nürburgring, but that's about as close as anyone's gotten so far. Nobby's moved his way up into 4th after Vibes. He's run wide there. Urban's not far behind. Scotty right on his tail, and here comes Mac. Mac from the back. GTB and Heat are pretty close, and here comes the Wolf. Wolf wants his spot back. Oh, so close under braking there. GT needs to be careful here. It's early in the race, still 56 minutes to go. Oh, Wolfie pulls up real hard on brakes there. GT sends it up the inside. There's contact. And that pushes, oh no, that pushes Heat out wide. I think it could be a little bit early for moves like that there. That one might go to the stewards. That should be a redress. Binger streeting away out in front. The boss second. Shauno looking for his first podium. It's only 3/10 down. Nobby's sort of out on his own. Good Vibes with his brother chasing him down. And the Mac is very much on the heels of Urban Ghost and going to be putting him under pressure real soon. Scotty just sitting there quietly. I think he'll bide his time and see what comes. Heat's making some ground up after being after contact there with GT and running wide out into the sand. Wolf will definitely size up his opportunities here and won't send it too early. Runs wide, it's going to impede his run. This is where it's at right now. There's a gaggle of 3 cars here in the mid-pack. Good Vibes, Urban and Mac. Mac after a second turn incident. There's a bit of contact there with Sean, I believe, but we'll have to review that. Things have settled down a little bit, and the boys are now probably thinking we've still got 53 minutes to go to size up the competition. See where they're stronger, see where the other car's weaker, and think about take a couple of laps here or there to plan a move. He's having a look, but if I know Mac, he'll think about it. And he pulls out, oh, he jams it in there, but great side-by-side racing. And Urban respectfully gives him the room to race too. Great racing, fellas. That's how it should be done. Plenty of room given to race there. Pretty sure Urban knows that Mac's probably the faster car at this stage, so... Oh, there's Shauno. Shauno's on the exit of the turn, last chicane there. He gets going. That's dropped him down a couple of places. That's unfortunate for Sean. He may have got unsettled there on the sausages through the last chicane. Devastated. He'll be devastated. He was on such a good run. See if he can fight back. There's still 52 minutes left in this race. Plenty to play out yet. Looks like Mac is zeroing in on good vibes here. And poor Sean has ended up last. I'm not sure if he's got damage or not. The Wolf has slipped by him in his chase of GT. Sniper now lining up Urban Ghost and the Porsche. He's going to have the legs down the main straight. So I'd say he'll probably bide his time to lend to make his move. And Max hot after good vibes as well. We'll see if the AMG has got the legs on the Mac down the front straight. Now this is where Scotty Sniper could possibly make a move. He draws up onto him in the draft. Does he send it? He stays to the outside. Nice race and room given, and he'll get the inside for the next turn, but he doesn't get the drive. Great racing, fellas. Great racing there. Urban end up on the inside, which did not hamper his corner exit as it did for Scotty Sniper, so he fights him off but then runs wide. Scotty fights back. And the battle up in front here, Mac and his brother, Good Vibes. Nobby's into third position. What's going to happen here? Mac's just sizing him up. Is he going to send it? He does. Nice move, and Good Vibes gives him the room to race. And Mac is now going to set out after Nobby. It's been a great comeback for Mac there. Great comeback. And Shauno has just pitted. Probably fixed damage. Decided the best thing to do is try and undercut some of these fellas and gain some spots back after an unfortunate spin, I'd say, in the chicane. Bit of an action replay of the last lap. And Urban gets the better run out of there and pulls a little bit of a buffer there on Scotty Sniper. And here comes the Wolf. Wolf is slowly hunting down GT. He'll want his spot back, definitely. Definitely looks to have the pace. Wolf will just bide his time. Definitely got him under brakes, definitely. And that's going to bring heat into it. We can just see heat in the shot there, just coming in. Oh, Wolfie runs a little wide. That's going to give GT some breathing room. Shauno down the main straight after pitting. That's unfortunate. He was looking really good there, but yes, too much sausage unsettles your car, and I would say that's what's happened. See, the boys have all settled into their rhythm now. There's a bit of a gap between a couple of the drivers now. They're just probably biding their time. A couple of them are probably tossing up whether to pit if they're being held up. And Urban's managed to hold off Sniper. Runs a little wide there again. That allows Sniper to make a bit of ground. Binger out in front. That the boss is sort of managing that gap and is not letting him get away too much. You can see Nobby coming onto the back straight there in the background. About 8 seconds off the pace. Mac, then Good Vibes. Urban Ghost, Scotty Sniper, GT, it's the Wolf, Pete, and Shauno. See, the Wolf makes major ground on the brakes. And GT runs wide there, could be a warning for track limits. And Heat's not out of it either. He's right there waiting for a mistake from either one of these drivers. He'll pounce. Runs a little wide. The boss has gained about a half a second on Binger there. Oh, he's catching him up. Go on board with the boss. And they're coming to Shauno, who's probably going to go a lap down. Beautiful, gets out of the way. Respect Shauno, much respect to him, mate. He's a great racer. He's been a great addition to Octane Simracing. Moves out of the way. He's done his pit stop, but he's not going to hamper these guys who are in a battle. The boss is hot on the heels of Binger now. It doesn't look like Binger's going to get it all his own way this week. Fan in the throttle there, probably getting a bit loose. And 44 minutes to go. turn into an epic battle towards the end. I think they may just be... well, the boss is probably just consolidating his position here. Don't make any mistakes. Let Binga see him in his mirror. Let him know he's there, and just trying to keep his nose clean and probably have a crack at him after the pit stops, I would say. Nobby running out on his own there, really under no pressure at all. With 40 minutes to go, well, I talked too soon. We just see Mac in the background there. Let's go on board with the Mac. Got damage. He hasn't pitted, so he'll have a bit of a damage there that's probably hampering the top speed of his car, but looks to be making some ground on Nobby. Let's see what his top speed is. Not that bad. He might not be carrying that much damage. Nobby pulls a bit of a gap on him through that part of the track. Binga 1.4 seconds. That gap sort of staying around the 1.2 to 1.8 second mark there. The boss may be just waiting to see when he pits. I would dare say he will follow Binga straight into the pits. But then again, you never know. He may go for an undercut. He may run long and take the lead of the race and see if he can build a gap that way. See, Mac makes up his time in the second sector there. Nobby runs a bit wide. Car unsettles a little. Nobby seems to have the better drive out of the corners on exit. And Mac seems to make up his time on the brakes. So it's going to be a bit of a to and fro, this one. Good vibes with his brother Urban. Kind of in touch, but the big old AMG is going to fucking gain a bit of a gap down the main straight with the horsepower difference. Great shot there, the big AMG buzzing past the wall there. Urban not far behind. And we've got Sniper in the pits. A little bit earlier than I expected, but here we go. Looks like he's going to try for the undercut. 39 minutes to go. We're not quite halfway through the race. We'll go back out on track as Sniper makes his pit stop. And Mac right on the heels of Nobby now. Let's go on board. Let's go on board. Will he send it? He has a look, thinks better of it. Thinks better of it. Great racing. Oh, runs a bit wide. That could be a track limit penalty there. At least a warning. Can Nobby soak up the pressure, because with 38 minutes to go, there's still plenty of racing left. Mac really has him under brakes, but I think the Bentley's got the acceleration. Nobby pulls into the pits and lets him go. So Mac will inherit third position. And Nobby's in the pits. Nobby in for his pit stop. Binger out in front with the boss just lingering. Once again, it's in that 1.4, 1.5 second range, so he's not running away with this one. Max 11 seconds off those guys. Good Vibes having a pretty steady race there with Urban not quite able to bridge the gap. Nobby's still in the pit lane. GT's just taken over the 6th place but is yet to pit. The Wolf and Heat yet to pit have now overtaken Nobby, Sniper and Shauno. But with pit stops to come, positions will be changing, I would imagine. Well, this could be a little mistake here because that gap has gone out. Oh, that gap has gone out to 2.8. So the boss has lost at least a second, 1.4 seconds on that last lap. Now that's going to give Binger some breathing room, and 36 minutes to go. I'll have a bit of time to think about his strategy. Mac now's kind of, where's Mac on track, on the track map there? He's kind of out on his own, clean air. Not a whole lot to worry about. Doesn't seem to be carrying that much damage from his top speed down the main straight, but we will see how that one unfolds. And the Wolf's into the pits. He's decided he's going to pit, throw on some new shoes, get a dash of fuel and see if he can undercut his nearest rivals. I think Binger's pulled out some more time here. The tyres could be suffering on the Lambo. We might see the boss in the pits here. Does he come in? It's notorious for running through the tyres, the Lambo, and on this track, with high tyre degradation, he could be suffering a bit. Doesn't find the pit entry this time. He's going to continue the chase, and Binger's kind of pulling away. He's pulled out almost another second. Wolfie leaving the pits now. Where will he come out? Nobby gets by him. And there goes, I believe that's Heat, is it? Or Mac? So Wolfie on fresh boots has overtaken F1. No, he hasn't. I'm just waiting for the timing screen to catch up. Wolfie seems to have lost a couple of positions there in the pit stop, but his nearest rivals, GT and Heat, are still yet to pit. Good Vibes is in the pits, taking his pit stop. 34 minutes to go. The boss kind of has consolidated that 3.4 second gap. He's lost 2 seconds in the last 2 laps, so will we see a pit stop from the boss here? We're not sure. He's lost another 10th there. I'd say his tyres are struggling. Urban Ghosts out in clear air all by himself. Not much pressure, consolidating 4th position with a pit stop to come. Good Vibes now leaving the pits. 33 minutes to go. It's all going to start to unfold here very shortly. Mac is making big gains on the boss there. And the boss must have had another incident because he's out to 8 seconds from Binger. Binger's just driving away. The boss has had an issue here, and here comes Mac, I think. No, that's Sean on the boss. But Mac is not that far away. I think the Lambo's in trouble. If he's hit a wall and sustained some damage, he could be in big trouble of being run down by Mac here. There he is. You can see from Mac's car, you can see the boss up ahead. I think the boss could have some damage, or his tyres are just gone. I'm unsure here. We'll wait and see if he makes a pit stop this time round. And that's allowed Binger just to street on out ahead. No pressure whatsoever. 31 minutes to go. And he's in the pits. He takes his pit stop now with no pressure. Heat's in the pits doing his pit stop. The leader is in the pits. Oh, and there's the boss, and he's just pounded the pit wall. That's going to take some time to fix. And Mac's going to assume the lead of this race. From nearly last spot after a turn 2 incident, lap 1. And the boss is only just making his pit stall now. So that puts Mac in the lead. GT is yet to pit. Nobby's had his pit stop and is just cycling around. Doesn't look like he's under much pressure at all. We've got Good Vibes and Sniper, the 2 AMGs. Both have made their pit stop. Urban's into 2nd place in the Porsche. He's yet to make a pit stop. And GT's into 3rd with a pit stop to come. We'll see how this cycles through. The interesting one will be Mac. Does he gain or does he lose? We'll find out very shortly, I would imagine. And he could be carrying a little bit of damage. And there's the call from race control. Halfway done, halfway to go. And Mac is in the pits. Where's Binger? Coming down the back straight. Binger King, aka Dan Lee from Port Kembla, our championship leader. I think he's going to overtake Mac here in the pits and assume the lead, take the lead back of this race. Mac's still in the pits and not moving. There he goes. Will he make any time? He's leaving the pits now. Mac will definitely slot into second position. And the only driver not to pit, GTB. So there we go, the order now. Binger, Mac, Urban has made a big gain after his pit stop and essentially moved into third position. Oh no, Nobby's maintained his third. The boss lost out big. He had damage to fix and looks like he missed his marks in the pits as his car moved a couple of times before the crew actually went to work on it. He's back down with Urban and Good Vibes. Scotty Sniper kind of on his own, clean air. See if he can catch up and gain a couple more positions here. Shauno's made a pretty good recovery from a spin and being last. He's up to 9th. The Wolf in 10th position. Let's see if he can take back his position from GT and Heat. GT is in the pits, final driver to pit with 26 minutes to go. So where is the Wolf? There he is. It's going to be tight. It's going to be real tight. GT still stationary in his pit stop. Wolfie down to the final chicane now. GT will be on cold tyres and brakes. If Wolfie gets a good run out of here, he could take back his position. GT still stationary. GT starting to move. I think Wolfie's going to do it. No, there's GT now. He's definitely caught up and it's going to be on. Warm tyre, hot tyres against car. Does he give him the room? He does. Great racing. Well done, Wolfie. Great move, man. And GT knew he was done, knew he was cooked. Got a car with tyres up to temperature. He's on cold tyres, cold brakes coming out of the pits, and Wolfie takes back his 9th position. With Heat hot on his heels, GT can come under a bit of pressure here in the later portion of the race. Go back to the front, our leader, championship leader and race leader, Binger. Let's see what kind of gap he's got back to Mac, 11 seconds. Nobby 5 seconds back from that. And here's a tasty battle shaping up. You got the Boss, Urban Ghost and Good Vibes. Urban defends on the inside. Does that compromise his exit? No, it doesn't. He sticks it up the inside. Oh, was he tagged? Did he tag him there? He definitely unsettled the car. And that's going to allow his brother to put him under some pressure. I'm not sure if that was contact from the Boss or he just got a little bit squirrely on the throttle, but we'll definitely hear about it in the post-race chat. The Boss on a mission. He wants his spots back, but he's lost a lot of ground. And now it's Good Vibes on Urban. The Cutler brothers from Sydney, they're going to go at it. No love lost there. They've They've come together a few times in OSA history, that's for sure. We'll see how this unfolds. Right now, Urban's got his measure. And if the boss makes a mistake, they'll be all over him too. Don't worry, the boss is not out of danger yet. Heat is right on GT, but I can't take my eyes off this battle here. Cutler Brothers v the boss. Will Urban pick up a bit of slipstream off the Lambo just to keep him ahead of the big AMG? No, here it comes. The AMG swooping in on him. What's going to happen? Goes to the outside. Can't make it work. Can't make it work this time around. And the boss is kind of getting away. Go back up front, Pinger just casually driving along now under no pressure at all with 22 minutes to go. If he keeps it clean, he should make it 4 from 4. Barring any incidents, I'm not sure if Mac's going to be able to make up 11.9, nearly 12 seconds. So, yeah, these top 3 out in clean air, not under much pressure at all. The boss has managed to fight his way back to 4th. With the Cutler Brothers still going at it. There's a little bit to unfold in that one just yet. Let's go on board with good vibes. See if he can run his brother down on the main straight. Use that big V8 in the AMG to catch the little Porsche with its flat 6. He winds it up onto the main straight. And he pick up a bit of draft. I don't think he's going to be close enough. Urban Ghost gets a wicked run out of the final turn. And he's not going to be close enough here to pull a move. Great driving from Urban. Gets the run out of the corner too. The acceleration of the Porsche around here is a real advantage to Urban here at the moment against the big donk of the AMG. You can see there, Good Vibes has a better line and gains a bit of time. They both find the apex there. The acceleration of the Porsche there in the uphill section kind of leaves the AMG for dead in that section of the track. See, pulls a little gap. See how we go into braking here. And gains that little bit back. Oh, a bit squirrely from the Porsche. Will he be close enough this time? If he can stay on his bumper, he may be able to catch the draft and pull a move into the first turn. And the boss needs to be careful too. These boys might be battling, but he's not far up the road. He makes a mistake, they'll be all over him for sure. Here we go. Is he close enough this time? He's gaining ground in the draft. Here we go. This could be the move. This could be it. Which way does he go? He opens the door. Opens the door, and Vibes thinks better of it than to send it. Great racing, these guys. These guys are great racers. Always thinking ahead. He's all over him. He's not going to let him go. Putting Urban under intense pressure, trying to force a mistake. Oh, he runs wide. Urban runs wide, dips a wheel in the sand. He'll want to hang on to this top 5. I know Urban, he'll be driving the wheels off it to hang on to this top 5. Runs wide there, but then so does his brother. He gets a pretty good run out of there. And I don't think Good Vibes is going to be close enough to pull a move this time around. Go back to Binger. He's just pretty much driving to a number, I'd say. Mack has pulled a second out of him, but with 17 minutes to go, he's going to need to drive the wheels off that thing to even get close. Nobby's in the pit again, and he's going to lose 3rd position to the boss. What's going on there? Oh, Nobby gets a stop and go and bounces off the wall. That could be his race done. He lets the field go by. Something's gone on there. He was in the pit for a second time. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate for Nobby. He was up into 3rd position there at one stage. And now he has GT hot on his heels, and with a 30-second stop and go, unfortunately for Nobby, that's his race done. I don't see him being able to fight his way back from there. Got Sniper out in clean air by himself there. May be able to run these guys down in front of him, but not sure if he'll get past. The Wolf into 8th spot with Heat not far behind him. GT, and unfortunately for Nobby, it's all gone south, and with a second pit stop and 30-second stop and go for probably speeding in the pit lane, I'd say, and he's bounced off the wall too, so he's carrying damage. Yeah, you can see that car's a little bit loose there. It'll definitely be frustrating for Nobby. Urban's managing to hold his brother off. He's into 5th position, into 4th position now. If he can hold off his brother, this could be one of his best results in OSA. Don't want to give him the commentator's curse, but from where he started, 15 minutes to go, he could be our driver of the day. Still a fair bit of racing to go here. The boss has cleared out on these guys. Good Vibes is not going to let him get away with it easy. He's just going to put the blowtorch to him and see if he can force a mistake. Well, there goes Urban, Mack over the line. How far behind's the boss there? Fair way. Fair way. If these guys can keep it clean and not make any mistakes, I'd say that's going to be your top 3, even with 14 minutes to go. Although, if we look here, these guys are coming down the main straight, and the boss is not far ahead of them. So, oh, and Good Vibes has a big lunge. Probably missed his braking zone there just a little bit, and That's going to lose him some time and take the pressure off Urban Ghost. That was an intense battle there for a while. Let's give Urban a bit of breathing space. Mac here just going to consolidate second, I'd say, and Bing as well. Binger's driving away. Even though Mac's taken second out of him this lap, he'll know what the delta is, and I'd say he's be driving to a number now. He's going to try and bring it home, no mistakes, and make it 4 from 4 for the season. Looking very dominant this season, this time around, old Binger. Very dominant. One of our best drivers, always has been. He races hard, he races fair, and as you can see, he's definitely quick. Yeah, Good Vibes has lost a little bit of time there with that lunge on the brakes. Head down here, Wolf is back up into 8th and looking pretty steady. Takes a bit of curb there, and Heat is not going to let him get away by the looks of it. He's going to see if he can put a bit of pressure on him towards the end of the race and take that 8th position. GT kind of fallen back a little now, and unfortunately for Nobby, he's going to be a couple of laps down after serving his 30-second stop and go. Crushed for Nobby. He was having a great race until obviously something went wrong there. Had to pit for a second time and got himself a penalty coming out of the pits there. Mac has got the gap down to 9 seconds. He's not giving in. He's not giving in, but I'm not sure he's going to have enough time to catch Binger and put him under any kind of pressure for the win. The boss has made a pretty good recovery after some damage. He's had a fair bit of damage there, and his tyres went away fairly quickly too there, I'd say, before the halfway mark. It seems to have consolidated 3rd position. 5 seconds down the road, Urban, with his brother crawling back onto his bumper. These boys are going to go for it the last 10 minutes here. There's no quitting these fellas. Will the tyres hold out for the Porsche? Or will the big AMG, will the big AMG's horsies be able to pull him up even closer and put him under some pressure? We'll see. There's the boss just up ahead. Mac down to 9 seconds. You never know. His ping's not looking real good. Fingers crossed he doesn't get a disconnect. That'd be devastating. Absolutely devastating. So let's pray that holds in. There we go. It's dropping for him now. One of the kids probably turned on Netflix. There'll be some words after the race, no doubt. Oh, look out. Urban's run a little wide, and here comes Good Vibes. Let's go on board with Good Vibes and watch this battle from the driver's perspective. The little Porsche is strong through that section of the track. It's not where Vibes is going to be able to make his move. It definitely got him under brakes. Urban will be feeling the heat. See the acceleration of the Porsche there, pulls away, but will the big V8 come in here, and can he catch some of the draft? Put him under some, he goes straight to the inside of the track. Definitely better braking performance at this late stage of the race. 8 minutes to go. Cutler v Cutler. Who will prevail? The AMG seems to have the braking and the Porsche has the acceleration. It's going to be down to the driver. What can they do? Runs a bit wide there. Does Good Vibes, and that's going to let the Porsche accelerate away and give Urban a little bit of a buffer there. Binger out in front, definitely driving to a number. 9 seconds back to Mac. The boss is 20 seconds back from him. Urban and Good Vibes been at it for quite a while now. That's our closest battle on track. Wolfie and Heat are going to have a little go at it for the last 7 minutes of this race. Oh, the Wolf gets a little bit loose there coming up the hill. Unsettle his car on the sausages. Sean has made a good recovery, back to 7th, was last at one stage after a spin in the early laps. Looks like Heat's going to put a bit of pressure on Wolfie for that 8th position here. Wolfie will want these points for sure. He's having a great season so far, one of his best. Gets a really good run out of the final chicane onto the main straight, but runs wide. How much will that slow him down? The McLaren of Heat is not going to be close enough to pull a move this time around. Go back to the Good Vibes. Good Vibes has got past Urban. There must have been a mistake. As soon as we took our eyes off this battle, positions changed. Can the Porsche come back? He has a look. He has a look down the inside, thinks better of it. Now the tables are turned. It's time for Urban to put the blowtorch to his brother. With 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go, can he force the AMG driver into a mistake and take that position back? Runs a bit wide there, Good Vibes, and that allows Urban to stick with him. Oh, doesn't get a very good exit. Can the acceleration get the little Porsche up the inside? He has a look. It's going to be right on his tail. Good Vibes goes to the inside straight away, defends down the main straight. What kind of moves he got? They both go to the outside of the track. The Porsche doesn't have the brakes. See him glowing red hot there. These guys are driving the wheels off these things. 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Time's running out. Go on board with Urban. This is the battle of the race. This is for 4th position. And our defending champ, he's got our defending champ, Good Vibes, under immense pressure. With only 4 minutes to go, can he force him into a mistake and take that position back? You hear the tyres protest. He runs a little bit narrow there, but draws up on his brother. Can he get the acceleration, catch a bit of draft, and pull a move down in the last turn here, first turn here? Gets a great run out of the final corner. Here we go. Good Vibes to the inside to defend. It's a drag race. Who's gonna break the latest? Deep into the corner. And Good Vibes defends this time around. They've probably got 2 laps to go, possibly 3. Who's got the better tyres and the bigger brake pedal? We'll find out. Oh, Good Vibes runs wide, but Urban can't capitalise. Definitely got his brother under pressure here. He wants that spot back. Still have all 11 starters. Binger coming up to lap traffic, and he's going to get out of the way nicely. Well done, GT. And in the background, you can see Mac there. He's not going to have enough time to mount any sort of challenge for the win. The boss, pretty comfortable there. He's going to take a podium. And this is the battle on track right now. Wolfie's sitting pretty comfortable there with Heat, GT, Nobby unfortunately down the back after an untimely incident in the pits. And Good Vibes is in the pits. Good Vibes is in the pits. He's obviously run out of fuel. And that's going to give his brother the 4th spot. Well, doesn't it turn? Things change real quick. Obviously short on fuel. How many positions will he lose? It's just going to be a splash and dash. He should get moving pretty quickly, I'd say. Yeah, there he goes. And here comes Shauno. Down the main straight, will he have the pace to overtake him? His tyres would have cooled down. Sean's going to be on warm tyres. Holds his position. Sean's going to go round the outside, which becomes the inside. Good Vibes holds 6th. Sniper up into 5th. And we are on the final lap. Good Vibes and Sean. Can Sean steal one more position after being last? Looks like Good Vibes is holding him off now. We got the 7 and the 3. Time is up. Time is up. This is going to be the end of the race right here, right now. Binger King, 33, aka Dan Lee. Port Kembla, New South Wales, and his Audi 33 is going to come across the line to make it 4 from 4. What a start to the season. He is on fire and just about unstoppable at this point in the championship. Well done, Binger. Another flawless performance, mate. And across the line, second place, well-deserved podium, Mac Main, Tim McKenzie from South Australia. The boys pull up next to each other, probably congratulating one another over the chat. The boss made it an astounding recovery, back to the podium. Got in all sorts of trouble early. The top three, there they are. The boss, third position. And Urban Ghost is going to come across the line for a fourth position. One of his best results in OSA and my driver of the day after an epic battle with his brother. Scotty Sniper moves up fifth position. Good vibes has warded off Shauno, and he's going to take sixth, all going well. Still a bit of a lap left there. You got the Wolf coming in hot on Sean. Are we going to see a last couple of corner dash for a position change? No, we're not. So Sean, 7th, the Wolf, 8th, Heat 9, GT 10, and that's the end of the race. Nobby in 11th, unfortunate. What a race. We'll get the drivers into the chat and do some post-race interviews. Just waiting for the boys to join the chat now. Here they come. Well, Binger, you're here, mate.
Yes.
What a start to a season. 4 from 4. A flawless drive there, mate. Tell us about
mate.
your race. Yeah. You kind of... The boss had you at a 1.4 second gap, and then we missed what happened, and you sort of got away, and it was clean sailing from there on in for you, mate.
Yeah, mate. Well, I'll talk about quali first. He had me under the pump in quali. I thought, I don't know if I'll get the pole tonight, but just put one lap together and just pipped him, so that was a good start.
That was close. That was 6/100ths of a second, I think, so very close.
So nothing in it, mate. And in that first half of the race, I was trying my guts out, and I couldn't shake him. So
that's right.
I think he must have made a mistake somewhere, because I saw him drop down the list there. I think he went to 6th or something. I thought, far out. Something major happened, and then, he's worked his way back up, so great drive there.
Worked his way back to the podium, that's right. Matt?
But I just had to manage my race, mate. Pretty good, and,
You did. Well done,
4 from 4,
mate.
very happy.
4 from 4. You're off to a flyer. Dominant so far. Well done, mate.
Cheers, mate.
All right, Mac, second place.
Yep, second place. Happy with that.
Yeah, a bit of a second turn contact there, or not? We seen a bit of dodging and weaving, and you ended up in the fence, and then to get back to second.
I think I hit the curve and just ran wide into Sean. And that threw me back to second to last, but made my way through the field. yeah, good recovery drive, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, awesome, mate. You did well. Did well. You look like you were catching Binger there for a while, but the time wasn't on your side, mate. So, yeah, well done anyway.
Yeah,
It was a good comeback
don't think I'll
from
catch
being in the
Binger. He's in a
wall.
different class.
Oh, I don't know,
Yeah,
mate.
thanks, mate.
I think you had the pace. You had the pace. A
Yeah.
couple of unlucky things went against you there, mate. So well done to get
So, but
second.
no, well done to Binger and Boss and Urban. What a drive for him as well. So well done, boys.
Definitely. Yeah, well done, Mac. That'll keep you in contention there for the championship, mate. It's not over yet. So, yeah, the boss. Mate, what a drive. At one stage, you were, geez, well down the order and you fought your way back onto the podium. Great drive, man. Tell us about it.
Yeah, qualifying was good. I was just maxed out on qualifying, and I was trying to keep up with Bingo and made a mistake, hit the wall. I ended up with 9 second damage in pits, so that dropped me down the order. And
yeah, we did see you in the pits there. Your car moved a couple of times. We were sort of thinking you'd missed your marks, and that cost you a little bit of time. And
yeah, it
we
did.
missed you hitting the wall, but from the Delta we could tell something had gone wrong. And how were your tyres tonight? We kind of thought that your tyres might have let you down first, and then came the mistake. Is that how it happened, mate, or what?
I think the right rear tyre was
Cooked.
yeah, yes. She was, throwing the garbage type of tyre, but
Oh, mate, that's a great recovery drive nonetheless. And well done to you. That'll keep you in the championship, no doubt. And yeah, well done to you, mate. Great racing.
thanks, boys. Good racing all the way around too.
Well done, boss.
No worries. And now, for our driver of the day, Urban. What a race from you, my friend. That's got to be one of your best finishes in OSA. And the battle between you and your brother, we couldn't take our eyes off it.
It was fun. I don't know what happened at the end. I thought he had conceded a bit. I was good to sit there and put a bit of pressure on him. But yeah, I'm not sure what happened. But I just felt I had a few battles with, I think it was Sniper early, and then Boss when he was coming back through the pack. It was an interesting.
No, mate, well done. Well done. You drove the wheels off it. And like I said, we couldn't take our eyes off that battle between you and your brother. And yeah, we actually were watching another part of the race, and he took your position just as we crossed back to your battle, and he ran wide there in one corner, and that put you right on his tail, and you got your position back.
To his credit, I made him. Yeah, I made a mistake, and he probably should have took me, and then he sat on me. I think he must have been thinking, well, he's going to make another.
Yeah, no, it was epic racing, and respect given by both of yous. Like, racing room was given on some of them tyres were too wide some places, and yeah, some awesome racing to watch. A great battle.
Yeah, it was fun.
Well done on your first
Well done, mate.
driver of the day and your best finish, man. Congratulations.
Thanks, boys, and just well done to Binger, Boss, and Matt.
Absolutely.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, mate.
We're having a week off next week, and then we head to Monza, the Temple of Speed, where all these fellas are going to put on another show. There'll be an interesting race. We're going to be ×4 on the time. It's 90 minutes, no pit requirement, and there'll be some dark and some light. And that one's going to throw up some major challenges for the drivers. So tune into that one in a fortnight from now. Same time, same place. Thanks to everybody for watching, and we'll see you all next time.
Well done, lads.
Yeah.